What if I told you by working together that we could raise $3 million for missions projects around the world this Christmas?
Marketplace skills are missionary skills.
Hi, my name is David Wigington. I'm the Vice President of Strategic Fundraising here at the Stone Table, and it's my job in December to lead this effort, bringing churches and business leaders, marketplace leaders together to raise a huge amount of money for missions causes around the world. This year, our effort is in Latin America and the Caribbean. And we have over a dozen projects in 11 countries, and we're partnering with 14 churches and dozens of business leaders to make this happen. And I've got exciting news for you. If you're watching this video and you're a friend of the Stone Table, I want you to know that the Stone Table is stepping up this year like never before, and we're matching the first $1.5 million that's given in this Christmas fundraising effort. That means every dollar you give and every dollar that's given in every one of our partner churches is matched dollar for dollar. That's how we're going to get to $3 million by doing it together. I would love to share with you some stories about the incredible projects and the incredible partners that we're funding this year with our Christmas miracle offering. The Majanga and Mosquito tribes live on the coast of Nicaragua in an area called the Mosquito Coast. The area is undeveloped and very remote, dense jungle. Life in this jungle is difficult. There's no road between the villages, travels by foot or canoe. Many villages are cut off from medical treatment, food supplies, and even education. On top of the harsh conditions, the Majanga and Mosquito people face intense persecutions. Over the last several decades, rebel groups have fought in the area. In addition, outsiders see their tribal lands as valuable natural resources and pressure them to move off their land. In spite of the hardship and difficulty, God is working. The church is expanding and growing. Ricky and Gloria Lopez are our missionaries working there. God is using them in amazing ways with incredible results. The indigenous tribes of Nicaragua are experiencing revival. Ricky is working hard to bring the gospel to every village in the Mosquito Coast. He travels by canoe for hours to visit villages. He brings bags of food and other items for villagers. The generosity opens the door for Ricky to preach and share the love of Jesus. Last year, the village of Wilu was attacked. When the men of the village left in the morning to hunt and farm, armed bandits attacked. The women and children ran for their lives. The bandits tortured and even killed some people. Then they set the village on fire. When Ricky heard about the attack, he loaded up his boat with food and emergency supplies and went toward the danger to help the people. As a result of his generosity and showing up when everyone else was fleeing, there is now a thriving church in Wilu. Because of Ricky and Gloria's love for the people and their willingness to go to difficult, dangerous places, in the last year, they've planted 12 churches. They want to plant more. For $10,000, we can plant a church in a place where people have never heard the story of Jesus and his love. Ricky's dream is to have a Bible school and a church planting center in the middle of the Mosquito Coast where he will train others to join him and plant churches.
De allí hemos ido un día más todavía, so to be able to get here, we do 2 days. 1 day driving, and then we do one more day on the river. And that's where we're gonna build the Bible school and the missionary station. Because I believe that God is open a big door to reach the Majanga and the Mosquitoes, especially in these areas. But from there, we have been one more day deep. And our dream is to continue reaching and preaching the gospel.
I want to make sure you caught that. 1 day drive, 1 day by canoe, and 1 day walk through the jungle. That's an amazing missionary. Ricky already has the land in the village of San Andreas for the church planting school. Now he just needs $40,000 to build the center, and for every additional $10,000, he can build a new church. This is a part of our portfolio of $3 million in projects this Christmas offering. And maybe you're a marketplace or a business leader watching this video, and the Lord would speak to your heart about giving generously at the end of this year. Maybe God has blessed you this year, and you could plant a church in the Mosquito Coast where there is no church. You could partner with Ricky and Gloria, who are doing the difficult part of going into the dense jungle and putting their lives in danger to build the church in this church planting center. Would you consider joining us in this incredible effort? With over a dozen projects in 11 countries, there are so many tangible ways that you can make an impact on Latin America and the Caribbean this year. If you're interested in reading or learning more about any of these specific projects, I would encourage you to reach out to us, or in the comments, we will link a PDF that has details and stories about every project, along with the amounts that are needed to fund those projects. But here's some practical ways you can help. $10,000 will fully fund a church plant in the Mosquito Coast in Nicaragua. $2,375 outfits an entire room at the Seminary of the Story in Peru. $900 supports a church planter for 1 year so that the church can begin. $411 buys a theater seat in the chapel in Buenos Aires, Argentina. $58 pays for a year of school. There are ways that you can help trafficked women, men in prison in Colombia, street kids in the Dominican Republic. So many different ways that you can help take the Christmas story to Colombia, Curacao, Panama, Costa Rica, Argentina, Peru, Suriname, the Dominican Republic, Mexico, Chile, and Nicaragua. But we must spread the good news of great joy. There are over 1,500 people groups in Latin America and the Caribbean that have not yet heard the story. When you're ready to partner with us, can I just encourage you to go to thestonetable.org/give, and all the instructions for partnering with us in this incredible effort are there. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for listening to the voice of God speaking what you should do in this great endeavor that we are gathering together with churches and marketplace people all across America to fund $3 million in projects to make sure that everyone hears the good news of great joy. I know this, for someone in Latin America and the Caribbean, this is going to be the best Christmas ever. Not because they receive a backpack as a street kid or a care kit as a prisoner in Colombia, but because they hear about Jesus for the first time in their lives. And it will be because of your generosity. So thank you. Thank you for your giving. Thank you for your partnership. God bless you. Merry Christmas.